My name is Laura Bennett. For a long time, I believed that patience was a virtue. I thought if I remained calm and endured quietly, people would eventually respect me. Instead, they became comfortable with my silence. I became the woman who didn't complain, who waited, and who understood everyone else's limits while ignoring my own. At work, I took on extra tasks, not because I was asked, but because I was expected to. At home, I was the peacemaker, softening words and swallowing frustration to keep things stable. I convinced myself that this was maturity and strength. However, strength without boundaries leads to invisibility. The moment that changed everything was simple. During a meeting, I presented an idea I had worked on for weeks, quietly and confidently. A few minutes later, someone else repeated it louder and received applause. No one acknowledged me. In that moment, I felt a stillness inside me, not anger, but awareness. That night, I confronted a question I had avoided for years. What am I teaching people about how to treat me? The answer was uncomfortable, prompting a decisive change. I stopped over-explaining, volunteering, and filling silence to make others comfortable. I spoke only when I had something meaningful to say, rested when needed, and said no without excuses. The reactions were immediate. People noticed the change. Some pulled away, others tested my limits, and a few tried to make me feel guilty. I didn't fight back. I remained calm, clear, and consistent. Gradually, my time became respected. My words carried weight, and my presence mattered because it was no longer taken for granted. Silence is only a weakness when it's forced. When chosen, it becomes power. You don't need to prove your strength by enduring everything. You prove it by knowing when to stop. If you're tired of being patient and understanding, remember this: you're allowed to change, to take space, and to be seen. The moment you stop shrinking, the world adjusts, not because you asked, but because you finally required it.